What's this? He says, oh, what's over here? Oh, it's $47 booty workout. I know. It blows my mind too, sir. I know, honestly, it baffles me too. Baffles me. Would you pay $47 for a booty workout? See, this is why I wear a hat. I look like I'm 16 years old and I'm going through my emo phase again, even though it was never a phase. And for that reason, to get rid of this absolutely abysmal trim, it's Christmas. See, now my hair is so long that even in a hat, you can see how dead the trim is. And my forehead is too big to do something like this. I look like Donald Duck. But anyway, now that's out of the way. A few things quickly before we start, the usual things. First of all, I might do a legging haul. Everyone used to say back in the day, oh Harry, you should do a legging haul, show off all your leggings. I've got like 20 pairs of leggings. So here's the deal. If I can find those TikTok leggings that are on Amazon somewhere that make your booty look like you actually have one, which I don't, I'm doing a legging haul video and everyone's gonna love it. Number two, as I said in the last video, gonna do a Q&A, which I'll probably end up filming next week. So if you have any questions you wanna ask me, drop me a message on Instagram or drop a comment down below and let me know. And again, at the end of the video, you're gonna see comment question of the week. So if you have any questions you want me to answer at the end of a video next week, on top of the Q&A, drop a question down below. 100 likes on the video and I'll make another video like this. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, you know I'd appreciate if you did so. I will love you forever. And if you do subscribe to the channel, I will turn the TikTok leggings, after the legging haul video, into TikTok booty shorts and I will model them in a video. If that's not reason to sub, I don't know what is. So today we're gonna look at Daisy Keech, someone who I've spoken about briefly in videos before when looking at like home workouts and whatnot, but I've never made a video on her as an individual. So that's what we're gonna do today. And to be honest, there's not a mass amount of information surrounding her online, i.e. like, I don't know who her sponsors are. I know she gets sponsored through videos, but no real partnerships, like long-term partnerships. I don't believe she's affiliated with Gymshark or any brands like that, so I'm unsure. But I've seen her get sponsored by random companies throughout the videos I've seen. But the main thing I'm going to address today is her workout content and, well, basically her fitness content, because this is primarily a fitness channel. So we're going to talk about fitness. But before we get started, acknowledge how bored she looks in this video, because this is making me feel a bit sad. That strikes me as someone who's filming a video that they really don't want to film. Her soul has been taken from her body because she's having to resort to doing a bodyweight BS booty workout. And I can see it's hurting her as much as it's probably hurting me and maybe even hurting you. So this is a quarantine bubble butt workout which got something like 8.5 million views, which is an absolute madness, especially considering the production value behind the video and especially considering the content of the video. There's not a lot going on. I get she's included movements that essentially isolate the glutes and minimize involvement from other muscles. Is it really optimal in that regard? Obviously, being a booty workout, it kind of has to target the glutes primarily, but I do feel like this could be better done by doing things such as glute bridges and things such as split squats. Again, even at home, you can use some kind of weight if you wanted to, like bottles of water, for example, a backpack full of things along those lines. Like there are options to overload, and there are also options to increase glute involvement in addition to optimize gains, essentially. I get she probably doesn't want to include multi-joint movements due to the involvement of other muscles, because realistically you're not going to put on tens of pounds of muscle doing things like this. So is the additional involvement of other muscles such as the quads such a bad thing when it could actually enhance your glute involvement and progress? Probably not. That is really bright. The thing that upsets me more is the fact that she's selling programs like these, home booty programs, which again, I don't know what's involved in them and what's included in them. It may be far more extensive, I'm unsure, but the fact is these programs are $47. That's a lot of money for an 8-week booty program when you could probably get a program that is likely just as effective online through YouTube maybe for free. Realistically, if you're going to spend $47, I feel like you may as well invest in coaching, because you're going to get a lot more interaction with someone and it's probably going to be more beneficial in most cases. Yeah, to me this is just, hang on. Hey, excuse me, sir. Sir, come here. My boy, come here. Oh, oh, here he is. Here's the boy. Here's the little puppy boy. Oh, smelly bum dog. Your breath is so bad. It's actually, do you need to brush your teeth? What's this? He says, oh, what's over here? Oh, it's $47 booty workout. I know. It blows my mind too, sir. I know, honestly, it baffles me too. Baffles me. Would you pay $47 for a booty workout? And the thing that's almost more frustrating is the fact that she's included a before and after picture, which is great. And it kind of implies that the results are a product of completing the 8-week program. She may clarify elsewhere, which I've missed. It doesn't seem to state that, by the way, I didn't go from this to this in 8 weeks doing this workout. I went from this before I started training to this where I am now, probably many years down the line, whilst doing a lot of resistance training and other workouts along the way. Whereas someone who is maybe not quite as aware will see this and be like, oh wow, she went from that to that in 8 weeks doing this workout. I'm going to spend $47 to achieve the same results. And then they're probably going to feel a bit crap about themselves when they don't achieve those results. And in addition to that, another thing that kind of winds me up is when you start pushing out terminology like toning, toned, etc., it reinforces people's justification behind using it. Because, oh, this influencer uses this word, therefore it must be a relevant word and an appropriate word, when it's not. You can't tone a muscle. But then you see things like this, where it's like an 8-minute shoulder workout, when in actual fact, C.T. Fletcher said it best, to be honest.
20-minute abs, 20-minute pad, 20-minute butt, 20-minute thing is a pile of...
Wow. There is no 20-minute workout or whatever that's going to give you the amazing results you desire. This is going to be a byproduct of training for a significant period of time, consistently, and for longer than 8 minutes, I'm sure. Granted, something is always better than nothing. I do stand by that. I think it's largely true. But you can't expect to see insane results doing an 8-minute workout. It's just not going to happen. And then you look at the selection of exercises, and again, that's another cause for concern. You've got some decent movements with dumbbells such as the side raises and whatnot, and the Arnold press, another great movement. But then you have things like this, which largely don't have a place in a workout. Yeah, you're going to get tired, but just because the muscle is burning doesn't mean it's working effectively and efficiently. If you really want to hurt your muscle, tense it for 60 seconds, and it'll bloody well hurt. Are you going to get mass benefit from that? Probably not. If I stand there every day, 3 times a day, squeezing my bum for 60 seconds, my glutes are going to burn. They're probably going to cramp. But am I going to get a fat, juicy bottom? Absolutely not. Are my glutes going to remain dead and a little bit disappointing? Absolutely. Do some real exercises and fill your content with real exercises. It's not even a question of thinking outside the box. It's a question of don't choose the first 5 exercises or 10 exercises that come to your head. Sit down and think about it for longer than 5 minutes. The thing that's annoying is stuff like this contributes to giving influencers a bad name because it shows that minimal effort has been put into producing the content and there's not a lot of knowledge needed to produce stuff like this. There is nothing about this workout or these workouts I've seen today that screamed to me science-based training. To me, this looks like you're pushing out videos for the sake of pushing out videos. To you, that's probably quite a good return on investment because you're getting good money from that. How can people get away with doing stuff like this without really receiving any constructive criticism? I get it, you've got millions of followers, but you should still be held accountable for pushing out BS and subpar quality information and content. Like, I'm sure a lot of our other videos are great, they're fantastic, maybe our vlogs are fantastic, but the couple of the workouts I've seen today have been really disappointing. But influencers seem to be in this habit and kind of essentially make a massive amount of money pushing out stuff like this. But again, those are just my thoughts. You may agree, you may disagree, regardless of how you feel. I appreciate the fact you watched the video and I would love to know what you think down below. And to wrap up the video, we're going to do what I said we would start doing, which is comment question of the week. So this question caught my eye and I figured it'd be best to include it in this video rather than wait another week due to the nature of the question. I have severe depression and I'm struggling to do any physical activity. I know I need to, especially during lockdown as it'll help. I'm only 18, female, but need advice. I'm sure others can relate considering how people have been mentally affected by the pandemic. Thanks so much. I think my largest piece of advice regarding this question would be take a step back and dissect things and simplify things. Don't put mass amounts of pressure on yourself to do, okay, this week I'm going to do 5 workouts, etc, etc. Doing physical activity could be as simple as going for a short walk once a week. If you're not doing that now, that's an improvement and that's better than nothing. Set yourself small, achievable and realistic goals. Say, okay, this week I'm going to go for a walk. Doesn't matter how long the walk is. At some point this week, I'm going to get out of the house, I'm just going to go for a walk. And then next week, okay, well I walked 20 minutes last week. I might do that twice next week. Don't overwhelm yourself with this idea that you have to do mass amounts. If you're not doing anything, doing something is already a huge improvement and for that you should be very proud. And if you can try and do a little bit more each week when possible, that's essentially progressive overload. Doesn't matter how big or small, baby steps are still steps. And progress is never going to be linear. You will have setbacks, you will hit plateaus, but when you do, acknowledge them, don't fight them. If anyone else has any advice regarding this question, drop it down in the comment section below, because myself and those watching this video would probably appreciate reading it. But if you have a question you want me to answer next week in the next comment question of the week, drop it in the comment section below, or drop me a message on Instagram, whichever you prefer. Same thing, 100 likes on the video and you know I'll make another one. And as always, regardless of whether you liked or disliked the video, I appreciate you tolerating the video.